Caution, you are entering a live scripting stage of modudrama on Substack. This experience is designed to share and feel in real time like no other. You're invited to follow along and share your comments along the way. What's to be expected, you ask? In this phase, Genesis 30:60 has to be character scripted. I have developed a process to streamline and speed up the release of episodes, so who knows exactly when our next episode drops? Well, that is, you will. It's strongly advised to subscribe. Disclaimer. The views and thoughts of In the Beginning are crafted from the KJV, King James Version, protected and licensed from God and the Project Gutenberg. Your discretion has been advised. This is modudrama, character scripting stage in 3, 2, 1. And when Rachel saw that she bare Jacob no children, Rachel envied her sister, and said unto Jacob,
Give me children, or else I die.
And Jacob's anger was kindled against Rachel, and he said,
Am I? In God's stead, who hath withheld from thee the fruit of the womb?
And she said,
Behold my maid Bilhah, go in unto her, and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her.
And she gave him Bilhah her handmaid to wife, and Jacob went in unto her. And Bilhah conceived, and bare Jacob a son. And Rachel said,
God hath judged me, and hath also heard my voice, and hath given me a son.
Therefore called she his name Dan. And Bilhah Rachel's maid conceived again, and bare Jacob a second son. And Rachel said,
With great wrestlings have I wrestled with my sister, and I have prevailed.
And she called his name Naphtali. When Leah saw that she had left bearing, she took Zilpah her maid, and gave her Jacob to wife. And Zilpah Leah's maid bare Jacob a son. And Leah said,
A troop cometh.
And she called his name Gad. And Zilpah Leah's maid bare Jacob a second son. And Leah said,
Happy am I, for the daughters will call me blessed.
Called his name Asher. And Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest, and found mandrakes in the field, and brought them unto his mother Leah. Then Rachel said to Leah,
Give me, I pray thee, of thy son's mandrakes.
And she said unto her,
Is it a small matter that thou hast taken my husband? And wouldest thou take away my son's mandrakes also?
And Rachel said,
Therefore he shall lie with thee tonight for thy son's mandrakes.
And Jacob came out of the field in the evening, and Leah went out to meet him, and said,
Thou must come in unto me, for surely I have hired thee with my son's mandrakes.
And he lay with her that night. And God hearkened unto Leah, and she conceived, and bare Jacob the fifth son. And Leah said,
God hath given me my hire, because I have given my maiden to my husband.
And she called his name Issachar. And Leah conceived again, and bare Jacob the sixth son. And Leah said,
God hath endued me with a good dowry. Now will my husband dwell with me, because I have borne him 6 sons.
His name Zebulun. And afterwards she bare a daughter, and called her name Dinah. And God remembered Rachel, and God hearkened to her, and opened her womb. And she conceived, and bare a son, and said,
God hath taken away my reproach.
And she called his name Joseph, and said,
The Lord shall add to me another son.
And it came to pass, when Rachel had borne Joseph, that Jacob said unto Laban,
Send me away, that I may go unto mine own place and to my country. Give me my wives and my children, for whom I have served thee, and let me go, for thou knowest my service which I have done thee.
And Laban said unto him,
I pray thee, if I have found favor in thine eyes, tarry. For I have learned by experience that the Lord hath blessed me for thy sake.
And he said,
Appoint me thy wages, and I will give it.
And he said unto him,
Thou knowest how I have served thee, and how thy cattle was with me. For it was little which thou hadst before I came, and it is now increased unto a multitude. And the Lord hath blessed thee since my coming. And now when shall I provide for mine own house also?
And he said,
What shall I give thee?
And Jacob said,
Thou shalt not give me anything. If thou wilt do this thing for me, I will again feed and keep thy flock. I will pass through all thy flock today, removing from thence all the speckled and spotted cattle, and all the brown cattle among the sheep, and the spotted and speckled among the goats. and of such shall be my hire. So shall my righteousness answer for me in time to come, when it shall come for my hire before thy face. Every one that is not speckled and spotted among the goats, and brown among the sheep, that shall be counted stolen with me.
And Laban said,
Behold, I would it might be according to thy word.
And he removed that day the he-goats that were ring-straight and spotted, and all the she-goats that were speckled and spotted, and every one that had some white in it, and all the brown among the sheep, and gave them into the hand of his sons. And he set 3 days' journey betwixt himself and Jacob. And Jacob fed the rest of Laban's flocks. And Jacob took him rods of green poplar, and of the hazel and chestnut tree, and pilled white strakes in them, and made the white appear which was in the rods. And he set the rods which he had pilled before the flocks in the gutters, in the watering troughs, when the flocks came to drink, that they should conceive when they came to drink. And the flocks conceived before the rods, and brought forth cattle ring-straked, speckled and spotted. And Jacob did separate the lambs, and set the faces of the flocks toward the ring-straked, and all the brown in the flock of Laban. And he put his own flocks by themselves, and put them not unto Laban's cattle. And it came to pass, whensoever the stronger cattle did conceive, that Jacob laid the rods before the eyes of the cattle in the gutters, that they might conceive among the rods. But when the cattle were feeble, he put them not in. So the feeble were Laban's, and the stronger Jacob's. And the man increased exceedingly, and had much cattle, and maidservants, and menservants, and camels, and asses. And he heard the words of Laban's sons, saying,
Jacob hath taken away all that was our father's, and of that which was our father's hath he gotten all this glory.
Jacob beheld the countenance of Laban, and behold, it was not toward him as before. And the Lord said unto Jacob,
Return unto the land of thy fathers and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee.
And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock, and said unto them,
I see your father's countenance, that it is not toward me as before, but the God of my father hath been with me. And ye know that with all my power I have served your father. And your father hath deceived me, and changed my wages 10 times. But God suffered him not to hurt me. If he said thus, The speckled shall be thy wages, then all the cattle bear speckled. And if he said thus, The ring-straked shall be thy hire, then bear all the cattle ring-straked. Thus God hath taken away the cattle of your father, and given them to me. And it came to pass at the time that the cattle conceived, that I lifted up mine eyes, and saw in a dream, and behold, the rams which leapt upon the cattle were ring-straked, speckled, and grizzled. And the angel of God spake unto me in a dream, saying,
Jacob!
And I said, Here am I. And he said,
Lift up now thine eyes, and see, all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring-straked, speckled, and grizzled. For I have seen all that Laban doeth unto thee. I am the God of Bethel, where thou anointedst the pillar, and where thou vowedst a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee out from this land, and return unto the land of thy kindred.
And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him,
Is there yet any portion or inheritance for us in our father's house?
Are we not counted of him strangers? For he hath sold us, and hath quite devoured also our money.
For all the riches which God hath taken from our father, that is ours and our children's. Now then, whatsoever God hath said unto thee, do.
Then Jacob rose up, and set his sons and his wives upon camels. And he carried away all his cattle, and all his goods which he had gotten, the cattle of his getting, which he had gotten in Padanaram, for to go to Isaac his father in the land of Canaan. And Laban went to shear his sheep, and Rachel had stolen the images that were her father's. And Jacob stole away unawares to Laban the Syrian, in that he told him not that he fled. So he fled with all that he had, and he rose up, and passed over the river, and set his face toward the Mount Gilead. And it was told Laban on the 3rd day that Jacob was fled. And he took his brethren with him, and pursued after him 7 days' journey, and they overtook him in the Mount Gilead. And God came to Laban the Syrian in a dream by night, and said unto him,
Take heed that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad.
You just experienced in the beginning a series of mojodrama using live character scripting stage on Substack. Portions of this series is made with Augie Studio, Pixabay, Upbeat.io, but made possible with the Project Gutenberg. All credits to creators, composers, photographers, and artists will be included upon conclusion. And now a message from Augie Studio.
Promoting businesses on video is hard. For most of us, the tools we have at our disposal barely let us stay on brand. See, like that, a star wipe. Really? A star wipe? It's a video-first world, and people need faster, easier options. So we built one. It's called Augie, and it's the first ever video editing studio designed entirely for busy professionals. Over the past year, we've had countless videos made, received tons of amazing user feedback, and we did it all in beta. Now it's time for the next big step.
Introducing Augie Studio with a dynamic and refreshed interface, more user-friendly features, and so much more fun. Jump in with ease and have Augie write your script. Use an AI voice to read your copy. Start editing right away with a rough draft. Place text or subtitles on screen with ease. Rapidly personalize any project. Add your own media to create your perfect video. And give it the chef's kiss with some background music. That's the new Augie Studio.
So that's Augie Studio, the first video editing platform designed entirely around the needs of advertisers and marketers.
We'll return in a moment.
Time of adversity when all feels lost, the one thing we can always count on is the support of the families and friends. So it saddens me that in time of need we as a society would rather take our vacations and make a memory as more important than securing a life. I get it, you've spent hundreds and thousands of dollars to get out to the islands and relax. Probably itching to stick your feet into the sand and gaze upon its beauty, but I'm asking on behalf of the natives of Maui, don't come unless you plan on passing out supplies, rebuilding homes, planting trees, locating the lost and missing. Paradise to you is a memory, but for the residents of Hawaii it's a way of life, it's their home. This very moment many are displaced, staying in shelters and trying to plan what comes next. Each has a story to tell, and some are doing just that. Understand, as an outsider looking in, we only see and experience what is shown to us. Naturally, this does not mean we are helpless, we can still make a difference. There are internal support groups such as the Hawaii Community Foundation and Maui Fire's People Locator. Going forward, all future episodes will include call to action before the episode or chapter plays. Creators and podcasters join me in getting aid to those in need to hawaiicommunityfoundation.org/Maui-strong. For your convenience, links to support Maui are in the description of this podcast. Always remember, Ohana means family, and family means nobody is left behind or forgotten. Lilo and Stitch.
Now, in the beginning. Then Laban overtook Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the Mount of Gilead. Then Laban overtook Jacob. Now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mount, and Laban with his brethren pitched in the Mount of Gilead. And Laban said to Jacob,
"Thou hast stolen away unawares to me, and carried away my daughters, as captives taken with the sword. Wherefore didst thou flee away secretly, and steal away from me, and didst not tell me that I might have sent thee away with mirth, and with songs, with tabret, and with harp, and hast not suffered me to kiss my sons and my daughters? Thou hast now done foolishly in so doing. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt. But the God of your father spake unto me yesternight, saying, Take thou heed that thou speak not to Jacob either good or bad. And now, though thou wouldest needs be gone, because thou sore longedst after thy father's house, yet wherefore hast thou stolen my gods?"
Jacob answered and said to Laban,
Because I was afraid, for I said, Peradventure thou wouldest take by force thy daughters from me. With whomsoever thou findest thy gods, let him not live. Before our brethren discern thou what is thine with me, and take it to thee.
For Jacob knew not that Rachel had stolen them. And Laban went into Jacob's tent, and into Leah's tent, and into the two maidservants' tents, but he found them not. Then went he out of Leah's tent, and entered into Rachel's tent. Now Rachel had taken the images, and put them in the camel's furniture, and sat upon them. And Laban searched all the tent, but found them not. And she said to her father,
Let it not displease my lord that I cannot rise up before thee, for the custom of women is upon me.
And he searched but found not the images. And Jacob was wroth, and chode with Laban. And Jacob answered and said to Laban,
What is my trespass? What is my sin, that thou hast so hotly pursued after me? Whereas thou hast searched all my stuff, what hast thou found of all thy household stuff? Set it here before my brethren and thy brethren, that they may judge betwixt us both. This 20 years have I been with thee, thy ewes and thy she-goats have not cast their young, and the rams of thy flock have I not eaten. That which was torn of beasts I brought not unto thee. I bear the loss of it. Of my hand didst thou require it, whether stolen by day or stolen by night. Thus I was, in the day the drought consumed me, and the frost by night, and my sleep departed from mine eyes. Thus have I been 20 years in thy house. I served thee 14 years for thy 2 daughters, and 6 years for thy cattle. And thou hast changed my wages 10 times, except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac, had been with me. Surely thou hadst sent me away now empty. God hath seen mine affliction and the labor of my hands, and rebuked thee yesternight.
And Laban answered and said unto Jacob,
These daughters are my daughters, and these children are my children, and these cattle are my cattle, and all that thou seest is mine. And what can I do this day unto these my daughters, or unto their children which they have borne? Now therefore come thou, let us make a covenant, I and thou, and let it be for a witness between me and thee.
And Jacob took a stone and set it up for a pillar. And Jacob said unto his brethren, And they took stones and made an heap, and they did eat there upon the heap. And Laban called it Jegar-sahadutha, but Jacob called it Gilead. And Laban said,
This heap is a witness between me and thee this day.
Therefore was the name of it called Gilead, and Mizpah, for he said,
The Lord watch between me and thee, when we are absent one from another. If thou shalt afflict my daughters, or if thou shalt take other wives beside my daughters, no man is with us. See, God is witness betwixt me and thee.
Laban said to Jacob,
Behold this heap, and behold this pillar, which I have cast betwixt me and thee. This heap be witness, and this pillar be witness, that I will not pass over this heap to thee, and that thou shalt not pass over this heap and this pillar unto me for harm. The God of Abraham and the God of Nahor, the God of their father, judge betwixt us. And Jacob sware by the fear of his father Isaac.
Then Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount, and called his brethren to eat bread. And they did eat bread, and tarried all night in the mount. And early in the morning Laban rose up, and kissed his sons and his daughters, and blessed them. And Laban departed, and returned unto his place. And Jacob went on his way, full, and the angels of God met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said,
This is God's host.
And he called the name of that place Mahanaim. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother, unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. And he commanded them, saying,
Thus shall ye speak unto my lord Esau. Thy servant Jacob saith thus, I have sojourned with Laban, and stayed there until now. And I have oxen, and asses, flocks, and men servants, and women servants. And I have sent to tell my lord, that I may find grace in thy sight.
And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying,
We came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him.
Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed. And he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks and herds and the camels, into 2 bands, and said,
If Esau come to the one company, and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape.
And Jacob said,
O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which saidst unto me, Return unto thy country, and to thy kindred, and I will deal well with thee. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies, and of all the truth, which thou hast showed unto thy servant. For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become 2 bands. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me, and the mother with the children. And thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude.
And he lodged there that same night. and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother, 200 she-goats, and 20 he-goats, 200 ewes and 20 rams, 30 milch camels with their colts, 40 kine and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses and 10 foals. And he delivered them into the hand of his servants, every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants,
Pass over before me, and put a space betwixt drove and drove.
And he commanded the foremost, saying,
When Esau my brother meeteth thee, and asketh thee, saying,
When ye find him, and say ye moreover, Behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us. For he said, I will appease him with the present that goeth before me, and afterward I will see his face. Peradventure he will accept of me.
So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. And he rose up that night, and took his 2 wives, and his 2 women servants, and his 11 sons, and passed over the ford Jabbok. And he took them, and sent them over the brook, and sent over that he had. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint, as he wrestled with him. And he said,
Let me go, for the day breaketh.
And he said,
I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
And he said unto him,
What is thy name?
And he said, Jacob. And he said,
Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed.
And Jacob asked him, and said,
Tell me, I pray thee, thy name.
And he said,
Wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name?
And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel.
For I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved.
And as he passed over Penuel, the sun rose upon him, and he halted upon his thigh. Therefore the children of Israel eat not of the sinew which shrank, which is upon the hollow of the thigh, unto this day. Because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh in the sinew that shrank. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came, and with him 400 men. And he divided the children unto Leah, and unto Rachel, and unto the 2 handmaids. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. And he passed over before them, and bowed himself to the ground 7 times, until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him, and embraced him, and fell on his neck, and kissed him, and they wept. And he lifted up his eyes, and saw the women and the children, and said,
Who are those with thee?
And he said,
The children which God hath graciously given thy servant.
Then the handmaidens came near, they and their children, and they bowed themselves. And Leah also with her children came near, and bowed themselves. And after came Joseph near, and Rachel, and they bowed themselves. And he said,
What meanest thou by all this drove which I met?
And he said,
These are to find grace in the sight of my lord.
Esau said,
I have enough, my brother. Keep that thou hast unto thyself.
If now I have found grace in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand. For therefore I have seen thy face, as though I had seen the face of God, and thou wast pleased with me. Take, I pray thee, my blessing that is brought to thee, because God hath dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough.
And he urged him, and he took it, and he said,
Let us take our journey, and let us go, and I will go before thee.
And he said unto him,
My Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and herds with young are with me, and if men should overdrive them one day, all the flock will die. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly, according as the cattle that goeth before me and the children be able to endure, until I come unto my Lord unto Seir.
And Esau said,
Let me now leave with thee some of the folk that are with me.
And he said,
What needeth it? Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord.
So Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir, and Jacob journeyed to Succoth, and built him an house, and made booths for his cattle. Therefore the name of the place is called Succoth. In the beginning. Returns in a moment.
My friends, the hour is coming. In the months ahead, your most important task will come, and although you have a choice, I urge you do so and choose wisely. One day to come, your voice will no longer matter, for now all have the power within, your vote not only matters, but controls the outcome. Ultimately, this choice is yours.
Our deepest thanks to all my loyal listeners around the world. I wanted to share with you with a major milestone to come. Welcome one and all to Moja Drama. Based on the data from Substack, our host, we are indeed growing into new countries. Although the series was based and created here in the United States, I see a vision to bring the series to the masses in your native language. In the days ahead, you will begin to see new versions appearing in the podcast in the opening title in the language released. To keep true to the experience, the voices of each character will remain the same, but will take on a new personality. Please remember, this is an open test of live character scripting stage. Therefore, there are to be expected delays between each release, and since this data is based on Google translations, there could be some errors, but that's what makes the series unique. Finally, each episode will open as a You're My Ad featurette, highlighting a sponsor or shout-outs which I open to you as a community effort to expand our reach. Naturally, all interested can reach out via mojadrama1@gmail.com. Here you can send a video or audio as an attachment to be included in our next release on mojadrama.substack.com. With that, In the Beginning returns in 3, 2, 1. And Jacob came to Shalem, a city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan, when he came from Paddan Aram, and pitched his tent before the city. And he bought a parcel of a field, where he had spread his tent, at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. And he erected there an altar, and called it El-Elohe-Israel. And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her, and lay with her, and defiled her. And his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, and he loved the damsel, and spake kindly unto the damsel. And Shechem spake unto his father Hamor, saying,
Get me this damsel to wife.
And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field, and Jacob held his peace until they were come. And Hamor the father of Shechem went out unto Jacob to commune with him. And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it, and the men were grieved, and they were very wroth, because he had wrought folly in Israel, in lying with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done. And Hamor communed with them, saying,
The soul of my son Shechem longeth for your daughter. I pray you give her him to wife, and make ye marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you. And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade ye therein, and get you possessions therein.
And Shechem said unto her father and unto her brethren,
Let me find grace in your eyes, and what ye shall say unto me I will give. Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me, but give me the damsel to wife.
And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, and said,
Because he had defiled Dinah their sister.
And they said unto them,
We cannot do this thing to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us. But in this will we consent unto you. If ye will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised, then will we give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people. But if ye will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then will we take our daughter, and we will be gone.
And their words pleased Hamor, and Shechem Hamor's son. And the young man deferred not to do the thing, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter, and he was more honourable than all the house of his father. And Hamor and Shechem his son came unto the gate of their city, and communed with the men of their city, saying,
These men are peaceable with us. Therefore let them dwell in the land and trade therein. For the land, behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. Only herein will the men consent unto us for to dwell with us, to be one people, if every male among us be circumcised, as they are circumcised. Shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us.
And unto Hamor and unto Shechem his son hearkened all that went out of the gate of his city. And every male was circumcised. all that went out of the gate of his city. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore, that 2 of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren, took each man his sword, and came upon the city boldly, and slew all the males. And they slew Hamor and Shechem his son with the edge of the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house, and went out. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain, and spoiled the city, because they had defiled their sister. They took their sheep, and their oxen, and their asses, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field, and all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives took they captive, and spoiled even all that was in the house. And Jacob said to Simeon and Levi,
Ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaanites and the Perizzites. And I, being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me, and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house.
And they said,
Should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
And God said unto Jacob,
And arise, go up to Bethel and dwell there, and make there an altar unto God that appeared unto thee when thou fleddest from the face of Esau thy brother.
Then Jacob said unto his household, and to all that were with him,
Put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments, and let us arise, and go up to Bethel, and I will make there an altar unto God, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went.
And they gave unto Jacob all the strange gods which were in their hand, and all their earrings which were in their ears. And Jacob hid them under the oak which was by Shechem. And they journeyed, and the terror of God was upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not pursue after the sons of Jacob. So Jacob came to Luz, which is in the land of Canaan, that is Bethel, he and all the people that were with him. And he built there an altar, and called the place El-Bethel, because there God appeared unto him when he fled from the face of his brother. But Deborah Rebekah's nurse died, and she was buried beneath Bethel under an oak, and the name of it was called Allon-Bacuth. And God appeared unto Jacob again, when he came out of Paddan Aram, and blessed him. And God said unto him,
Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name.
And he called his name Israel. And God said unto him,
I am God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land.
And God went up from him in the place where he talked with him. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone. And he poured a drink offering thereon, and he poured oil thereon. And Jacob called the name of the place where God spake with him, Bethel. And they journeyed from Bethel, and there was but a little way to come to Ephrath. And Rachel travailed, and she had hard labour. And it came to pass, when she was in hard labour, that the midwife said unto her,
Fear not, thou shalt have this son also.
And it came to pass, as her soul was in departing, for she died, that she called his name Benoni, but his father called him Benjamin. And Rachel died, and was buried in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. And Jacob set a pillar upon her grave. That is the pillar of Rachel's grave unto this day. And Israel journeyed, and spread his tent beyond the tower of Adah. And it came to pass, when Israel dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah his father's concubine. And Israel heard it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12, the sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Simeon, and Levi, and Judah, and Issachar, and Zebulun, the sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin, and the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali, and the sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, which were born to him in Paddan Aram. And Jacob came unto Isaac his father, unto Mamre, unto the city of Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. And the days of Isaac were 180 years. And Isaac gave up the ghost, and died, and was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholibamah the daughter of Anna the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite, and Bashemath Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebajot, and Ada bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Roel, and Aholibamah bare Josh, and Jalam, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob. For their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz the son of Ada the wife of Esau, Reuel the son of Bashemath the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Ada Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Reuel, Nahath, and Zerah, Shammah, and Mizah. These were the sons of Bashemath Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anna the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. And she bare to Esau Jush, and Jalam, and Korah. These were dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. And these are the sons of royal Esau's son, Duke Nahath, Duke Zerah, Duke Shammah, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came of royal in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemath Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Aholibamah Esau's wife, Duke Jush, Duke Jalam, Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came of Aholibamah the daughter of Anna, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. These are the sons of Seir the Horite, who inhabited the land: Lotan and Shobal and Zibeon, and Anah, and Dishon, and Ezer, and Dishan. These are the dukes of the Horites, the children of Seir in the land of Edom. And the heir Hori and Hemam, and Lotan's sister was Timnah. And the children of Shobal were these: Alvan and Manahath, and Ebal, Shepho and Onam. And these are the children of Zibeon, both Ajah and Anna. This was that Anna that found the mules in the wilderness, as he fed the asses of Zibeon his father. And the children of Anna were these: Dishon and Aholibamah the daughter of Anna. And these are the children of Dishon: Hemdan, and Eshban, and Ithran, and Cheran. The children of Ezer are these: Bilhan, and Zavan, and Akan. The children of Dishon are these: Uz and Aaron. These are the dukes that came of the Horites: Duke Lotan, Duke Shobal, Duke Zibeon, Duke Anna, Duke Dishon, Duke Ezer, Duke Dishon. These are the dukes that came of Hori, among their dukes in the land of Seir. And these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom, before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. And Bela the son of Beor reigned in Edom, and the name of his city was Dinhabah. And Bela died, and Jobab the son of Zerah of Bozrah reigned in his stead, children of Lotan. And Jobab died, and Husham of the land of Tamani reigned in his stead. And Husham died, and Hadad the son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Avith. And Hadad died, and Samlah of Masrekah reigned in his stead. And Samlah died, and Saul of Rehoboth by the river reigned in his stead. And Saul died, and Balhanan the son of Achbor reigned in his stead. And Balhanan the son of Achbor died, and Hada reigned in his stead. And the name of his city was Pau. And his wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mezahab. And these are the names of the dukes that came of Esau, according to their families, after their places, by their names: Duke Timnah, Duke Alva, Duke Jethath, Duke Aholibamah, Duke Elah, Duke Pinon, Duke Kenaz, Duke Teman, Duke Mibzar, Duke Magdiel, Duke Iram. These be the dukes of Edom, according to their habitations in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites. And Jacob dwelt in the land wherein his father was a stranger, in the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren. And the lad was with the sons of Bilhah, and with the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives. And Joseph brought unto his father their evil report. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age. And he made him a coat of many colours. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him, and could not speak peaceably unto him. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren, and they hated him yet the more. And he said unto them,
Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose, and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaves stood round about, and made obeisance to my sheaf.
And his brethren said to him,
Shalt thou indeed reign over us? Or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us?
And they hated him yet the more for his dreams, and for his words. And he dreamed yet another dream, and told it his brethren, and said,
Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me.
And he told it to his father and to his brethren. And his father rebuked him, and said unto him,
What is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee to the earth?
And his brethren envied him, but his father observed the saying. And his brethren went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. And Israel said unto Joseph,
Do not thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem? Come, and I will send thee unto them.
And he said to him,
Here am I.
And he said to him,
Go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren and well with the flocks, and bring me word again.
So he sent him out of the vale of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. And a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying,
What seekest thou?
And he said,
I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flocks.
And the man said,
They are departed hence, for I heard them say,
Let us go to Dothan.
And Joseph went after his brethren, and found them in Dothan. And when they saw him afar off, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And they said one to another,
Behold, this dreamer cometh. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into some pit, and we will say, Some evil beast hath devoured him, and we shall see what will become of his dreams.
And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said,
Yeah, let us not kill him.
And Reuben said unto them,
Shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness, and lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands, to deliver him to his father again.
And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colours that was on him. And they took him, and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty, there was no water in it. And they sat down to eat bread, and they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead, with their camels bearing spicery and balm and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. And Judah said unto his brethren,
What profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood?
Come, and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh.
Brethren were content. Then there passed by Midianites merchantmen, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they brought Joseph into Egypt. And Reuben returned unto the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit, and he rent his clothes. And he returned unto his brethren, and said,
Child is not, and I, whither shall I go?
And they took Joseph's coat, and killed a kid of the goats, and dipped the coat in the blood. And they sent the coat of many colours, and they brought it to their father, and said,
This have we found. Know now whether it be thy son's coat or no.
And he knew it, and said, We'll return in a moment. Now here's an exclusive preview of In the Beginning in French. Au commencement est une expérience mohadrama de la Bible du roi Jacques présentée dans les studios OG. Traduite en Gemini avec des images et de la musique de Pixabay sous licence et utilisée par le projet Gutenberg. Votre discrétion est conseillée. Soyez féconds et multipliez. Genesis 1:28. Partage. Abonne. Diffuser. Au commencement, Dieu créa les cieux et la terre était informée et vide, et les ténèbres couvraient la face de l'abîme, et l'Esprit de Dieu se mouvait au-dessus des eaux, et Dieu dit,
que la lumière soit.
Et il y eut de la lumière. Dieu sépara la lumière d'avec les ténèbres. Dieu vit que la lumière était bonne, et Dieu sépara la lumière d'avec les ténèbres. Dieu appela la lumière jour, et les ténèbres il appela nuit. Et il y eut un soir, et il y eut un matin. Si fut le premier jour, et Dieu dit,
Qu'il y ait un firmament au milieu des eaux, et qu'il sépare les eaux d'avec les eaux.
Dieu fit le firmament, et sépara les eaux qui étaient au-dessus du firmament d'avec les eaux qui étaient au-dessus du firmament, et cela fut ainsi. Dieu appela le firmament ciel. Et il y eut un soir, et il y eut un matin. Si fut le second jour, et Dieu dit,
Que les eaux qui sont au-dessous des cieux se rassemblent en un seul endroit, et que les secs paraissent.
Et cela fut ainsi. Dieu appela la terre terre, et la réunion des eaux appela-t-il mers, et Dieu vit que cela était bon, et Dieu dit,
Que la terre produise de l'herbe verte, une plante donnant de la semence, et un arbre fruitier portant du fruit selon son espèce, avec de la semence en lui-même, sur la terre, et cela fut ainsi.
Et cela fut ainsi. La terre produisit de l'herbe verte, une plante donnant de la semence selon son espèce, et un arbre fruitier portant du fruit selon son espèce, avec de la semence en lui-même, sur la terre, et Dieu vit que cela était bon. Et il y eut un soir, et il y eut un matin, si fut le troisième jour, et Dieu dit,
Que des luminaires soient dans l'étendue des cieux pour séparer le jour d'avec la nuit, et qu'ils servent de signes pour les époques, pour les jours et pour les années, et qu'ils soient pour des luminaires dans l'étendue des cieux pour éclairer la terre. Et cela fut ainsi.
Et cela fut ainsi. Dieu fit deux grands luminaires. Le plus grand luminaire pour régner sur le jour, et le plus petit luminaire pour régner sur la nuit. Il fit aussi les étoiles. Dieu les plaqua dans l'étendue des cieux pour éclairer la terre, et pour régner sur le jour et sur la nuit, et pour séparer la lumière d'avec les ténèbres. Et Dieu vit que cela était bon. Et il y eut un soir, et il y eut un matin. Si fut le quatrième jour, et Dieu dit,
Que les eaux produisant en abondance des créatures vivantes qui se mouvent, et des oiseaux qui volent au-dessus de la terre dans l'étendue des cieux.
Et Dieu créa les grands monstres marins et tous les êtres vivants qui se mouvent, dont les eaux abonderont selon leur espèce, et tout oiseau aille selon son espèce. Et Dieu vit que cela était bon, et Dieu les bénit en disant, Soyez féconds et multipliez, et remplissez les eaux des mers, et que les oiseaux multiplient sur la terre. Et il fut soir, et il fut matin, si fut le cinquième jour, et Dieu dit,
Que la terre produise des êtres vivants selon leur espèce, du bétail, des reptiles et des animaux sauvages selon leur espèce.
Et cela fut ainsi. Dieu fit les animaux sauvages selon leur espèce, le bétail selon son espèce et tout ce qui rampait sur la terre selon son espèce. Et Dieu vit que cela était bon, et Dieu dit,
Ah, faisons l'homme à notre image selon notre ressemblance, et qu'il domine sur les poissons de la mer, et sur les oiseaux du ciel, et sur le bétail, et sur toute la terre, et sur tout ce qui rampait sur la terre.
Ainsi Dieu créa l'homme à son image, à l'image de Dieu le créa-t-il, mâle et femelle les créa-t-il, et Dieu les bénit, et Dieu leur dit,
Soyez féconds et multipliez-vous, et remplissez la terre et vous en soumettez, et dominez sur les poissons de la mer et sur les oiseaux des cieux et sur tout animal qui se meut sur la terre.
Et Dieu dit,
Voici, je vous ai donné toute herbe portant semence qui est sur la face de toute la terre, et tout arbre qui porte du fruit portant semence, si vous sera pour nourriture, et à toute bête de la terre, et à tout oiseau des cieux, et à tout ce qui se meut sur la terre et qui avie, j'ai donné toute herbe verte pour nourriture, et il en fut ainsi.
Dieu vit tout ce qu'il avait fait, et voici que cela était très bon. Et le soir et le matin furent le sixième jour. Ainsi furent achevés les cieux et la terre et toute leur armée. Et au septième jour Dieu acheva son œuvre qu'il avait faite, et il se reposa le septième jour de toute son œuvre qu'il avait faite. Et Dieu bénit le septième jour et le sanctifia, car en lui il s'était reposé de toute son œuvre que Dieu avait créée et faite. Ces sont les générations des cieux et de la terre quand ils furent créés, au jour où le Seigneur Dieu fit la terre et les cieux. Et toute plante des champs avant qu'elle soit dans la terre, et toute herbe des champs avant qu'elle pousse, car le Seigneur Dieu n'avait pas fait pleuvoir sur la terre, et il n'y avait pas d'homme pour cultiver le sol. Asterisk mais il monta de la terre une brume qui arrosa toute la face du sol. Et le Seigneur Dieu forma l'homme de la poussière de la terre, et souffla dans ses narines le souffle de vie, et l'homme devint une âme vivante. Et le Seigneur Dieu planta un jardin à l'est en Éden, et il y plaqua l'homme qu'il avait formé. Et de la terre, le Seigneur Dieu fit pousser tout arbre agréable à la vue et bon à manger. L'arbre de vie aussi au milieu du jardin, et l'arbre de la connaissance du bien et du mal. Et un fleuve sortit d'Éden pour arroser le jardin, et de là il se sépara et devint 4 sources. Le nom du premier est Pison. C'est celui qui entoure tout le pays de Havila, où il y a de l'eau, et l'eau de sea, pays est bon. Il y a du bdellium et la pierre onyx, et le nom du deuxième fleuve est Gihon, qu'est celui qui entoure tout le pays d'Éthiopie, et le nom du troisième fleuve est Hiddekel. C'est celui qui va vers l'est de la Syrie, et le quatrième fleuve est l'Euphrate, et le Seigneur Dieu prit l'homme et le plaqua dans le jardin d'Éden pour le cultiver et le garder. Et le Seigneur Dieu commanda à l'homme en disant:
De tout arbre du jardin, tu peux manger librement, mais de l'arbre de la connaissance du bien et du mal, tu n'en mangeras pas, car le jour où tu en mangeras, tu mourras certainement.
Apuf. Cela conclut notre aperçu au commencement. Un moja drama réalisé pour Substack. Cette série a été réalisée avec des sous-titres et des vidéos par OG Studios et Pixabay, et est entièrement visible exclusivement sur mojadrama.substack.com. Nous remercions tout particulièrement le Project Gutenberg de nous avoir permis d'utiliser cet e-book de la version King James de la Bible. Ce livre électronique est destiné à être utilisé par n'importe qui, n'importe où aux États-Unis et dans la plupart des autres régions du monde, sans frais et avec presque aucune restriction. Vous pouvez le copier, le donner ou le réutiliser selon les termes de la licence Project Gutenberg, incluse avec ce livre électronique ou en ligne sur gutenberg.org. Si vous n'êtes pas situé aux États-Unis, vous devrez vérifier les lois du pays où vous vous trouvez avant d'utiliser ce livre électronique. Titre: la version King James de la Bible. Date de publication 1R, out 1989, ebook and degree 10. Dernière mise à jour, 23 septembre 2023. Langue, anglais. Mojadrama a été créé pour être joué avec Substack, Goodpods, Pandora, iHeart, Amazon Music et Apple Music. Pour être informé des nouveaux chapitres, assurez-vous de vous abonner afin de ne pas manquer notre prochaine sortie. Traduction en français, réalisée par Gemini, prononcée naturellement par OG Studio. À la prochaine fois, continue as a diffuser. Previously, in the beginning,
It is my son's coat. An evil beast hath devoured him. Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces.
And Jacob rent his clothes, and put sackcloth upon his loins, and mourned for his son many days. And all his sons and all his daughters rose up to comfort him. But he refused to be comforted. And he said,
For I will go down into the grave unto my son mourning.
Thus his father wept for him. And the Midianites sold him into Egypt unto Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh's, and captain of the guard. And it came to pass at that time, that Judah went down from his brethren, and turned in to a certain Adullamite, whose name was Hira. And Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua, and he took her, and went in unto her. And she conceived and bare a son, and he called his name And she conceived again, and bare a son, and she called his name Onan. And she yet again conceived, and bare a son, and called his name Shelah. And he was at Chezib when she bare him. And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him. And Judah said unto Onan,
Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother.
And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. And it came to pass, when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his brother. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord, wherefore he slew him also. Then said Judah to Tamar his daughter-in-law,
Remain a widow at thy father's house till Shelah, my son, be grown.
For he said,
Lest peradventure he die also as his brethren did.
And Tamar went and dwelt in her father's house. And in process of time, the daughter of Sua Judah's wife died, and Judah was comforted, and went up unto his sheep shearers to Timnath, he and his friend Hira the Adullam. And it was told Tamar, saying,
Behold, thy father-in-law goeth up to Timnath to shear his sheep.
And she put her widow's garments off from her, and covered her with a veil, and wrapped herself, and sat in an open place, which is by the way to Timnath, for she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife. When Judah saw her, he thought her to be an harlot, because she had covered her face, and he turned unto her by the way, and said,
Go to, I pray thee, let me come in unto thee.
For he knew not that she was his daughter-in-law. And she said,
What wilt thou give me, that thou mayest come in unto me?
And he said,
I will send thee a kid from the flock.
And she said,
Wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send it?
And he said,
What pledge shall I give thee?
And she said,
Thy signet, and thy bracelets, and thy staff, that is in thine hand.
And he gave it her, and came in unto her, and she conceived by him. And she arose and went away, and laid by her veil from her, and put on the garments of her widowhood. And Judah sent the kid by the hand of his friend the Adullamite, to receive his pledge from the woman's hand, but he found her not. Then he asked the men of that place, saying,
Where is the harlot that was openly by the wayside?
And they said,
There was no harlot in this place.
And he returned to Judah and said,
I cannot find her. And also the men of the place said that there was no harlot in this place.
And Judah said,
Yes, let her take it to her, lest we be shamed. Behold, Oz, I sent this kid, and thou hast not found her.
And it came to pass about 3 months after, that it was told Judah, saying,
Daughter-in-law hath played the harlot, and also behold, she's with child by whoredom.
And Judah said,
Bring her forth, and let her be burnt.
When she was brought forth, she sent to her father-in-law, saying,
By the man whose these are am I with child.
And she said,
Discern, I pray thee, whose are these, the signet and bracelets and staff?
She hath been more righteous than I, because that I gave her not to Shelah my son, and he knew her again no more.
And it came to pass in the time of her travail, that, behold, twins were in her womb. And it came to pass, when she travailed, that the one put out his hand, and the midwife took and bound upon his hand a scarlet thread, saying,
And poof, you just experience, in the beginning. If you want the full experience, then you should subscribe. This ebook is for the use of anyone anywhere in the United States and most other parts of the world at no cost and with almost no restrictions whatsoever. You may copy it, give it away, or reuse it under the terms of the Project Gutenberg license included with this ebook, or online at gutenberg.org. If you are not located in the United States, you will have to check the laws of the country where you are located before using this ebook. As per the agreement set forth by the Project Gutenberg, this series has been made free for all to experience and will continue granting access worldwide with captions and video by Augie Studio and the music and artistry of Pixabay creators. Until next chapter, stream on.